Today's toy spot, we are having a look at the Diamond Select Toys, the Avengers Age of Ultron Hulk Special Collector Action Figure. An incredible behemoth of a sized figure coming to us from the folks over at Diamond Select Toys. Saw this in my local comic book store. I definitely needed to pick this up because, well, I really like the look of Hulk in the new Avengers movie. The pants, the stretched pants, a little questionable for my liking, but I still prefer like the old shredded pants, but still a really phenomenal looking figure. Spin around the side of the box, there is, I say box, it's a clamshell with the cardboard on the side, but on the side, great artwork of Hulk. I don't know if this artwork's been used for anything else, but if it has, I would love to get this in some poster form. Then we spin around to the back of the box. A brief, I shouldn't say brief, it's a substantial read-up, says, when a scientific experiment involving the U.S. government super soldier program went wrong, scientist Bruce Banner was doused with gamma radiation, triggering an uncontrollable physical transformation. Whenever he became stressed or angry, growing in size and stature, Banner became the Hulk, a green-skinned behemoth who would lash out at whatever stood in his way. After years on the run from the U.S. military, learning to control his emotions and avoiding stressful situations, Banner was tracked down and recruited to the Avengers Initiative. Now he's their blunt instrument in the war to save mankind, or humankind, as long as he can maintain his own humanity in the heat of combat. Because if he can't stop any if he can't, can any Avengers stop him? Figure was sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios. Beautiful pieces. There's also a Thor, which looks like it's just the Dark World Thor, and then there's also the Black Widow, although they don't use the figure image of Black Widow. It's an actual picture of Scarlett Johansson. Having said that, Spot's going to take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Avengers Age of Ultron Hulk Special Collector's Edition figure. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. So, getting a look at the Hulk, he is considerably big. I mean, as you would hope that he could be. I mean, they wouldn't want to have scaled him down. I mean, I think it's a good size. I don't sadly have any other Diamond Select current pieces I can display with him, but probably one of the better displays comparisons I can use is the Avengers, there we go, the Avengers Hulk from the Marvel Legends line. And you can see how much taller, this Hulk is versus this Hulk. I like the sculpt on the Marvel Legends Hulk, but the one thing that I think now looking at the two, this one feels like it's got more screen-accurate colors. The skin's a little bit lighter. Of course, you can see like the hair and stuff like that, where this one doesn't have as much of the details. The pants I find are a little more accurate on the Diamond Select version than the Marvel Legends version, but you can kind of see the differences between the two. The faces are roughly about the same, a little bit different than one another. There's what two of their faces look like. I mean, this one looks pretty Hulk-esque, but I mean, like this one, I feel like they've just nailed a better look to his face. It, again, looks a little more, like this is a great all-around Hulk figure, but I feel like this one looks a little bit more like he does in the movie. The rest of the figure really looks top-notch. Sculpt on the body is quite decent. The paint is probably where I really am happiest with the figure. Again, his hair, his little chest hair, Hulk's boobies there, and veins and everything else, really done exceptionally well. I guess the one thing that maybe takes a little bit away from the figure is the fact that he's got as much shine on his face. I feel like maybe without that, some of the details on his face might show through a little bit better. Like his eyes are there, but I feel like they're very recessed, and because he's got the shine on the face, it does take a little bit away from the face itself. The rest of the body, though, again, his new purple pants versus the shredded pants, is my personal preference. I kind of still like the shredded ripped, torn pants versus the spandex pants that he wore, but still, it's very accurate to the way he is in the movie. Nice big Hulk-sized feet, big mammoth Hulk hands. Again, he's a very well-rounded figure. He's not heavy. I mean, like you would think that he should be heavy, but he's not actually as heavy as I was expecting him to be. Versus, say, the likes of Abomination, which was one of the very large Hulk pieces. And I think even like the Disney Store version of Hulk a couple of years or so ago, I think he was a little bit heavier than this Hulk. This Hulk's got mass to him, but he's not heavy. When it comes to his articulation, Hulk is very articulate, both in his head via the ball joint there. He's got a very nice upper torso ball joint socket. You can see he moves there's really a lot of different gestures that you can get the Hulk in, right down from him swinging back to haul off perhaps on Hulkbuster. I mean, you can really get a lot of different poses out of this particular Hulk. And it really is, again, a testament to how well Diamond Select is coming along with their Marvel Select pieces. I mean, when you consider what Hulk is now, this Hulk, versus maybe the Hulk that we got 5-6 years ago, they've really come a long way. He has ball hinge socket shoulders, which allow lots of movement in the arms. Nice swivel ball joint, swivel hinge in his bicep, I should say. He's got a hinged elbow. And he's also got hinge hands, which I guess are just a straight swivel. You can only really rotate the hands versus hinge them back and forth. And then when it comes to his waist is one solid piece. He only really has the articulation point here, and then he's got the articulation points in his legs. But this section right here is just one sculpted piece. Legs hinge forward and back and out in... some people I don't think care for this articulation. I really like it because it doesn't look like a big glaring like ball joint socket, so I really like that. He's got the hinge in the thighs, which are really stiff, but he's got hinged thighs. He's got a single bend in the knee, like so, which is also stiff. And he's also got hinged feet, which rotate and hinge up and down. Really, for the kind of articulation and the way you can pose him, to get him somehow, if you had like some way that you could accommodate him in a stand, like a flight stand, I mean, to get him kind of like lunging like this and potentially a Hulkbuster Iron Man here, great way to display the two pieces. Standing at around, not physically, but financially, standing around a $25, I paid $30 for this spot. For this Hulk, I think he's worth it because I mean, really, it's a high-end collectible, and I mean, when you start factoring in, and I say high-end collectible, it's still a figure, but you compare it to like the likes of a Marvel Legends Hulk, those figures were on their own were about a 22, depending on where you're buying it, of course, a 22 to say $25 price point. This being 30, it really begs the question: if you can get a Hulk like this for 30. A Marvel Legend should not be around $24, $25. It should be a lot less. If given the choice, I think I would definitely go with this Hulk versus the Marvel Legends. I love that Marvel Legends Hulk, don't get me wrong, but this one looks like it just has more of a movie accuracy to it, that maybe now looking at this versus the Legends Hulk maybe didn't have as much of it. At the time that Spot is shooting this video, I don't think there is yet a Hulkbuster Iron Man planned. But certainly I hope if there is, when that gets released, I'll definitely be wanting to pick that up. In the meantime, Hulk is really impressive. Very big, very bulky, very Hulk-like. Paint's very clean, very happy with this figure. Hulk here, I'm going to give him a 9.5. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Diamond Select Toys Avengers Age of Ultron. We're having a look today at the Hulk. Stay tuned, Spot's going to have more videos heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.